Hi everyone, this is Phil Travis, and this is EUH 1000 here at SCF. It's week 7. This week we are still going to be in chapter 7 of our textbook. We are reading this week about the early Middle Ages and the period of King Charlemagne. We are also going to be looking at the Byzantine Empire. Now, there's not a whole lot in the reading on the Byzantine Empire, and this is one of the criticisms I have of our textbook. But as a result of that, I have assigned for us to watch a film this week. It's a documentary film. It's by the History Channel. The narrator on the film irritates me just a little bit, and when you watch the film, I'm sure you'll kind of get a feeling for why. But it is a good documentary, and it's very informative. So I want you to watch this documentary film. And that's part of your discussion for the week. The other part relates to the section in Chapter 7 on King Charlemagne and the Carolingian kingdom in the early Middle Ages. So we have 2 parts of the discussion for him this week. There's no quiz or test or anything this week, so just King Charlemagne in the early Middle Ages and in the Byzantine Empire. So watch the film. Do the reading in Chapter 7, participate in the discussion forum. The Byzantine Empire was also known as the Eastern Roman Empire, and the Byzantine Empire was founded by the Emperor Constantine, who was also associated with the edict that legalized Christianity in Rome and paved the way, the Edict of Milan, which paved the way for the ultimate mandating of Christianity as the state religion of Rome in the latter imperial period of Rome. Constantine founded the city of Constantinople in the location of what is today modern-day Istanbul, so it's in modern-day Turkey today. But it became, until 1453, it became the hub of what's otherwise known as the Eastern Roman Empire. And the Eastern Roman Empire was centered again at Constantinople, which was this very great, amazing city associated with tremendous building works, massive underground cisterns that were built for drinking water, huge walls called the Theodosian Walls to protect the city, massive building projects like the construction of the Hagia Sophia, a great church with unprecedentedly huge domes that were built by King Justinian. So I want us to look a little bit at the Byzantine Empire this week. I have puppies playing here. Hey, Max. Max is playing with Mossy, and I think Mossy might be playing a little rough. I think Max has come here for a little refuge. But the Byzantine Empire is the subject of the film this week and some of the reading. And the factoid for this week, again, for your extra point, email me no later than Wednesday by midnight. It's an extra point added to one of your test scores at the end of the term. The factoid for this week is this. In the Byzantine Empire, also known as the Eastern Roman Empire, chariot racing, which was conducted at the Hippodrome, chariot racing was kind of an obsession for the Byzantine. And in the chariot races, because the Byzantine Empire was like an absolute monarchy, emperors vied for power amongst themselves, and there was really no process in how power changed hands. There was no parliament per se. It was an absolute monarchy, and a very, very rigid, cutthroat monarchy. As a result of that, people really had very little way to voice their political opinions. And one of the ways that they did was actually at the Hippodrome during the chariot races. In the Byzantine Empire, the charioteers all were associated with different colors. You had the blues, you had the greens, and each different color, each different charioteer represented a different political faction. And so during the races, if your political faction, say, won the race, you would use the intermission to yell your demands at the monarch. Well, in 532, and this is the factoid, in 532, a rebellion broke out at the Hippodrome. And the emperor was there, Emperor Justinian, who was the greatest of the Byzantine Empire emperors. And the revolt broke out in 532, and the people rose up seeking to overthrow Justinian and to replace him with a different leader. And Justinian almost fled the city. But his wife, Theodora, who is one of the most significant female leaders of the ancient world, his wife, Theodora, inspired him to stay and crush the rebellion, which he did in brutal fashion, as the documentary will mention a little bit this week. So the factoid for this week is the Nika Revolt of 532, and chariot racing as a manner in which Byzantine people expressed their political desires to the monarch in what was a very absolute imperial monarchy. Okay, guys, email me that factoid no later than Wednesday by midnight. Get your extra point. Let's have a great week. Just the discussion this week. Watch the film and participate in the discussion. And we have crazy puppy dog madness going on here. So let's have a great week, everybody.